Hey, today I'd like to share a few pieces of advice with you that I find very valuable. It's about mostly about what we feel. When we want to change something in our life, we want to just improve, step up in our life. And I don't know, just get to a new level, doing something, achieving something particular, we often lack of confidence, and it's always because of what we feel. We feel it's not really possible for us. We feel maybe we don't deserve it, or something like that. Very often, it's about those kinds of feelings. Uh, we don't feel, maybe we've started something, but we don't feel like doing it today, or we feel a little down, or no matter what. A lot of reasons about feeling. Basically, it's always about feeling. We are really we live through emotions. That's really how we work, and it's incredible when we observe ourselves to realize how much we live through our emotions. That's really the base of our life. We have never studied that, and it's really the most fundamental, understanding we must have about ourselves. When we realize that, we can change things. Um, and really, how to change things? It's about action. First, you realize that it's all about feeling. So, when it seems not possible to change, when it feels difficult, it's just a feeling, And when you think about it, you just realize that anyway, at some point, it's going to leave. This feeling is going to change. Sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel, really great and proud of yourself and so on. It's going to change. You don't really know why and how and when, but it's going to change eventually. And just when you realize that, you know that your present state at which you identify. The problem is that we identify, on our feelings of now, and the feelings are just feelings, not us, but just feelings, and they are moving every time, they are changing. So we are not our feeling. And so when we realize that at some point, whatever we feel, that's going to change. So we are not our feelings, and we are going to feel much better at some point. We can know that we don't have to relate to what we feel. It's just obvious. It's not the reality. It's obvious. So first, to realize that is really a key point to feeling better and focusing on what is real or what is not real. So what we feel is not real. It's just a feeling, and it's going to change, and it's not us. First of all. Then second thing, how do you change things now? Okay, so first you can think, okay, maybe in 1 day, 2 days, I don't know, a few hours, maybe in a week, I'm going to feel good, proud of myself, and able to do much more things. But if I've spent some time doing nothing because I was feeling down, that won't help me, because I'm going to think, oh yeah, but I'm not, I don't deserve much things because I've spent, just a few days doing nothing. So I'm not really worthwhile something better. And so first to realize that is, that helps to say, okay, but at least if I can do something, I can, step up to take some actions, at least, even if I don't feel really like doing a lot of things. But when I feel better, I'll be proud to have done that, and it will be easier, to continue to move and say, okay, I've already done that even when I was not feeling very good. Now I feel better, and yeah, I know that I can do much more than that, and that's easier to continue to move. First thing. Second thing is, uh, even better. We don't really know, and it's difficult to know why. Sometimes we feel good, sometimes we feel down, and there are a lot of reasons why emotions come and go. Okay, that's one thing. Now we can completely change that, and the real key point here is taking action. The problem is that when you don't feel, it feels difficult to move and something like that, you don't take action. So you continue to maintain this mindset because of you don't move. Okay, so you continue, you really give a reality to your feelings because you act according to those feelings. Now if you change that, you take action even if you don't feel, like doing it, you just take action anyway. The action you take change your mindset. You know it, you've already done that. Sometimes, yeah, okay, anyway, I have to do that. You do it, and when you're doing it, it's not that bad. And when you finished, you're really proud of yourself. And it was not a struggle at all. The struggle was before, just to start doing something that you were not feeling doing. So it's all about just feeling and taking action, relating those feelings or taking the actions you've decided. Once you start to take action, things change very quickly. And you know that, you've already done that. I can relate to that, and maybe you can too. When I was doing sport, sometimes it's the end of the day, you have to go to your club and, start doing some sport. You're a little tired, especially when it's cold and dark outside, you don't want to go and move, and you really don't feel doing some sport. But if you just, still go there and start to move with others and to start doing sport, just within a few minutes, you feel good, and you're perfectly able to do some sport, and you feel really great and happy to do that. And it was just the beginning, just the fact of going there and starting doing some sport, even though I was not feeling at all doing that at first. So that you've already done some things like that, and that's just about starting. When you've started to do something, your mindset, your mood, your feelings, your emotions change. So you can change, your feelings, your emotions whenever you want. Just the steps, just take the actions you want, and your feelings are going to relate to that. So few points here. Just first, we're not our feelings. Feelings come and go. Sometimes we feel down, we feel up. Okay, that's just a matter of time. We don't know really why, but that's the way we work. Those are just feelings, not ourselves. Then we know that when we are going to feel better, we would feel much better if we have, still taken actions, even though we were not feeling great. It will be much easier to continue to move and to feel that I deserve to achieve great things, because even when I was not feeling good, I still done that. Okay? Then we can change our emotions, our feelings, by taking the actions we want first, and then our feelings and emotions are going to relate very quickly to our actions. So I hope that will help, just take a bigger view of how we function, how we work, and to change and to control your own life and go wherever you want and achieve great things. And the more you move, the more you take actions, the more you realize you have control and that you can do much more things. So have a great life, enjoy. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel so that we can share new things together, and comment obviously on this video. I see you soon. Bye bye.